Okay, take a good look at this. What you're seeing is, without a doubt, one of the most controversial national flags on the entire planet. And today, we're going to dig into why. This is the story of Mozambique's flag. And yeah, that AK-47 sitting right in the middle of it. So get this. Out of all the national flags in the entire world, how many do you think have a modern rifle on them? The answer is one. Just one. And you're looking at it. That country is Mozambique.
Which, leads us to the big question we're tackling today. Why? I mean, why on earth would a country choose an AK-47, a Kalashnikov, a weapon known around the globe for conflict, to be the symbol it shows to the rest of the world?
Well, to get to the bottom of it, we've got to look at the whole picture. It's not just about the rifle, you see. The entire flag is telling a story. Every single color, every symbol, it's all part of the puzzle. So let's break down the colors first. The green, that's for the rich, fertile land of Mozambique. The yellow stands for the country's mineral wealth. Black represents the African continent itself. And those little white stripes, they symbolize the hope for peace. But then you have that big, bold red triangle. And that points to the very core of this story, the long, brutal fight for independence. And you really can't understand this flag without understanding the history. See, Mozambique's freedom wasn't just handed over, it was won. It was won after a tough 10-year war against Portuguese colonial rule, which finally ended in 1975. The nation that came out of that was, it was forged in fire. It became a socialist state, and all of that new identity, that struggle, got baked right into the flag design we see today, which was officially adopted back in 1983.
Okay, now let's zoom in on that emblem in the center of the red triangle. It's packed with meaning. That yellow star, it represents Marxism and international solidarity. Underneath that, you've got an open book. Pretty clear that symbolizes the importance of education. Then there's a hoe, laid over the book, for the nation's agriculture. And finally, sitting on top of all of it is the AK-47, and its official meaning is defense and vigilance. So see, when you put all those pieces together, it's not just a random collection of items. It's basically a mission statement. It's as if the flag is saying, look, we're going to build our country with farming and with education, but we will absolutely defend what we've built. It's all right there.
But, as you can probably guess, putting a rifle on your national flag isn't exactly uncontroversial. And yeah, it sparked a huge debate inside Mozambique that's still going on. So what is it? A proud symbol of their hard-won freedom, or is it just a message of violence? In fact, this whole debate got so heated that back in 2005, the government decided to do something about it. They held a national competition, inviting anyone and everyone to design a new flag. The idea was to find a symbol that maybe felt more in line with a peaceful, modern Mozambique. And the results were, pretty telling. They got over 100 submissions for a new flag. And out of all of those new designs, guess how many included a weapon? 0. Not a single one. So it really seemed like the people were ready for a change. But that's not where the story ends. Not even close. Because the veterans of the Independence War, the actual people who fought for the country's freedom, they pushed back hard. For them, taking the rifle off the flag was like trying to erase their history, to forget the sacrifices they made. This quote from a veteran just says it all. This rifle gave us our freedom. Why would we hide it? And that, right there, is the heart of the debate. It's this fundamental split. On one side, you have people saying, hey, a modern weapon sends the completely wrong message about peace. But on the other side, you have people saying, removing that rifle is trying to erase our history and the struggle that made us who we are. This whole conflict over one symbol, it really makes you step back and think about what a flag is even for. What does it say about a country and how it deals with its own history, especially the messy, difficult parts? So, after all that debate, after the competition for a new design, what happened? Well, in the end, nothing. The push for a change just fizzled out. The argument from the veterans carried the day, and so the flag of Mozambique still looks exactly the same. And maybe that's the most incredible takeaway here. Think about it. So many countries pick these idealized symbols. They kind of clean up the messy parts of their history for their flag. Mozambique does the exact opposite. It takes its difficult, violent, revolutionary past and puts it right out there for everyone to see. It's, in a way, brutally honest. And that kind of leaves us with one last big question to think about.
What should a flag really be? Should it show the world the ideals a nation is aiming for? Or should it reflect the raw, unfiltered reality of its history? It's a tough one, and there's no easy answer.